Good morning. So good to see you. Let's get started. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Debbie Lash Wellness. And we're going to finish this week strong by going upside down and dropping into the weekend. Let's start this morning with some pranayama. We're going to start with the breath of fire, just to really activate and bring some heat into the belly, releasing any stale energy or toxins, and really just moving the breath, heating the body from the inside out. Bring your 3 fingers and bring them down and just slide them down slightly underneath the navel. And this is just to feel the contraction. So you're pushing the breath out on the exhale. So if you're quite new to this, sometimes we can only get through maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 4 pumps of exhaling. But we're going to practice 5 rounds of 15. So just do what you can. Just close your eyes down. Just notice how you feel from the inside. Notice your energy. Inhale to the top. Kalabati, exhale, keeping the lips closed. Inhale. Pause and hold the breath in. Kalabati, exhale. Inhale. Pause and hold the breath in. Kalabati, exhale. Inhale. 2 more rounds. Kalabati, exhale. Last round. Pause and hold the breath in. Kalabati, exhale. Inhale to the top. Big sigh out. Beautiful. Inhale, open the eyes. If you're sitting on a block or a cushion, just put it to the side. Let's start by rolling all the way down onto our back. Bend the knees. Feet as wide as the mat, and just lower yourself all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Pause here. Good. Draw both knees into the chest, and hands on the knees, and just some nice hip circles, hip openers, circling the knees. That's it. And then the other way, rotate it, the other, reverse it. Just releasing the sacrum. Good. Pause at the center. Arms in T-shapes. Let's neutralize the spine. Knees over the hips. Good. And just drop both knees over to the left. So we're twisting to the right. That's it. Look to the right if that feels good. And even look straight up. Maybe look to the left. Maybe just roll through the back of the head, looking one side to the other. And just noticing the mobility in your neck, where there's any tension. Soften the jaw. Come back to center, look straight up. Inhale, knees to the chest, and drop the knees over to the right. Just a gentle passive twist. And let's just do the same thing through the back of the neck, but spread your hands, activate the fingers by pressing the knuckles down, and just look side to side. And again, if there is any pain in your neck, just look straight up. Just releasing, surrendering down. Inhale, come back to center. Draw the right knee into the chest and extend, and the left leg straight. Flex the foot, point and flex, and then release the left foot down. Take the right leg straight up, hands onto the back of the thighs, arms are straight. Now press the thigh into the hands and the hands into the thighs. Some of you are going to stay right here because this feels plenty. Others are just going to walk the hands up to the back to the calf or even the ankle, but we're lowering the head back down. So this is stretching your hamstrings, ready to kick up. Think of this like your little handstand kick up in the legs. Good. And then just point and flex the right foot. Maybe you want to bend the knee here. Really don't want to overstretch the hamstring. So maybe you need to just back off a little bit and walk the hands down to the calf or even to the back of the thigh or the back of the knee. Good. Pause here. Just start to lengthen the heel over the hip, hands on the back of the thigh. Inhale with the head on the floor. Exhale, lift up, nose to knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. I hope you've managed to get yourself some music. I offer my music on Spotify. You can tap that in my Instagram bio. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up, stay up. 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. And then swap sides. Left knee in. Just point and flex the right foot. And then place the right heel down. Flex the foot. Inhale. Both hands on the back of the left thigh. Lengthen the heel straight up. So your heel's over the hip. So press the hamstring into your hands until your arms straighten. Draw the shoulders down. Good. Some of you are staying here. Others are going to walk the hands up, however high, and then lower the head back down. 5 cycles of breath. And just start to point and flex the left foot. That's it. Maybe you need to back off a little bit just to find space in the ankle. Rotate the ankle. Nice big breath in and a big sigh out. Believe that it's Friday today. I definitely am. Good. Now just walk the hands back, down. Place the hands on the back of the thigh. Inhale, head on the floor. Connecting to core. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up, stay up. 5 pulses. Feel like you want to give that thigh a nice big hug and a squeeze. And inhale, lower all the way down. Both hands onto the thighs and slide them under the buttock flesh. Heels over the hips. Vipariti Karani. Just have a look at your thighs. We're going to be kicking up into handstand. So it's a really nice time just to see what your legs should look like when you're upside down. Sometimes it's a different story, but really feel that connection through the inner ankles. Inner thighs are rolling away, outer hips firming in. Good. Release the hands onto the floor. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, point the toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Flex the feet. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Lift the hands up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Maybe you need to put the head back down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Use the breath. We're always squeezing the breath out of the belly on the exhale. Good. Last one here. Lift up. Higher. Good. Now cross over. That's it. Keep going. Squeezing the muscles to the bone. Really warming the legs up. Activating the core. Lifting the shoulders. That's it. For 3. For 2. For 1. Hands on the backs of the thighs. Rock and roll the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Inhale. Roll. Exhale. Lift. 2 more. We're going to lift up into Navasana. Last one here. This is really our core work. Good. Inhale. Lift. You can have the hands on the back of the thighs. Arms parallel. Inhale. Lift. Stay right here. Roll the shoulders down. Lift the chin towards the chin towards the feet. Inhale here. Good. And then bend the knees. Cross the legs at the shins. Inhale, both arms up. Forward fold and bow. Good. Come up onto cupcake fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tiptoe fingers forward. Sit bones are pressing down. Lifting the back ribs up. Good. And squeeze and lift the forearms up and away from the floor. And activate the feet by pressing the feet down and lifting the back ribs up. Inhale, walk the hands back. Change the cross of the legs. Legs crossing at the shins and not the ankles. Flex the feet. Inhale, both arms up. Breathe in, lift up, look up. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Stay right here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. One more cycle of breath wherever you are. We're going to rock forward and come up onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. So rock forward. If that's painful in the knees, just slide your hips out to the side and slide your feet out. Good. Come up onto cupcake fingers. Find cat pose. Lift the back ribs up. Drop the chin to the chest and just start to circle around on the wrist, strengthening the fingers and really getting out of our wrists. And then rotate it the other way. That's it. Drop down onto the heels of the hands, spinning the fingers back towards the knees. And maybe just pedal it out here a few times. We really want to activate all the joints, strengthening our wrists and our fingers, forearms, prepping for our handstands. It's only an hour class, so it'll feel a lot shorter than normal when we practice our handstands inversions. Good. Keep the fingers facing towards the knees. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round. Two more. Connect movement to breath. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Spin the fingers facing forward. Feet flat on the ground. We're going to keep the tops of the feet pressing down, activate the core. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round, lift the knees. Pressing the floor away, drop the knees. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round, spread the toes. Good. Three more. Make sure you're lifting on the exhale, squeezing all the air out of the belly. Last one here. Inhale. Now lift up, pause, tops of the feet. Now lift up into downward facing dog. I just got a big serious crack through all my toes. And then downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath here, wherever you are. Have a look at your fingers, spread the toes. You might even want to pedal through the feet. Whatever rituals you have, always feel free to take them. Inhale, forward plank. Now we're activating the side waist. Drop both heels over to the left. Pause here. Good. Some of you are going to pick and stack the feet. Just keep both hands on the floor. Lift the bottom hip up. That's it. Exhale here. Keep lifting. And now peel the arm up. Arm up and over. Inhale here. And exhale here. Draw the ribs in. Lift up. Inhale. Top arm up. Exhale. Hand down. Good. Other side. Stagger the feet. Drop both heels over to the right. And stay here, both hands pressing. Feel like you're pressing the hands down to lift the bottom hip up. And that's really the action you keep, even when the top hand is lifted. Arm up and over, feel it. Lift the back ribs, stack the feet, some of you. Inhale here, and exhale here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, lift, hand to the floor. We're going to lower halfway down, yogi press up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift the knees. Really use the legs. Exhale, inhale, lift. And now lower all the way to the floor. Pause, forehead to the floor. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Cupcake fingers, point the toes, lift the knees. Low cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Pause here. Look to the right. I see you. Exhale, center. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Good. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up into cat pose. Inhale. Round the back. Child's pose. Exhale. Good. Inhale, cat pose. Lower down, low cobra, chin chest. So notice how the booty stays up, slide through low cobra, inhale, lift. Squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cat pose. Round, exhale, child. One more time, inhale, lift. Lower down, chin, chest, slide through low cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cat. Keep cat. Tuck toes, down dog. Notice how down dog is an extension of cat pose. The back stays rounded. All that changes is that the legs straighten. Good. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. I'm just going to spin around. Float the right leg straight back. Right knee, right elbow, glide forward, hold. Now lift the knee up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Cross it over to the left. Here's your nice twist. Now lift it up. Inhale. Knee to nose round. Exhale, step it through. Good. Drop the back knee almost to the floor. Squeeze the buttocks. Good. Lift the back ribs up. Find cat pose here. Inhale, lift both arms up. That's it. Hands are over the hips. Inhale here. Lower the knee almost to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pause. Hinge forward. Now start to walk the back leg back. Left leg back. Squeeze the right hip in and reach forward. Notice when you reach forward, the back heel lifts off. Higher. Keep squeezing the buttocks. Squeeze the palms together. Warrior three. Inhale, lift. Some of you are going to drop the hands to the floor. Maybe hands on blocks. Maybe hands at heart. Even it's a nice idea to stick your hands under the ribs to lift them up, finding cat pose. Inhale here. Exhale here. Good. Both hands to the floor. Step all the way back. Low lunge. Float the right leg straight back. Inhale. Glide forward. Three-legged plank. Lower halfway down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Good. 3 cycles of breath. And just notice how the right hip feels now that you've started to open and activate. Press the hands down. Lift the shoulders up. Press your heels down. Float the left leg straight back. Inhale. Glide forward. Left knee, left elbow. Lift it up. Good. Inhale. Find the twist. Left elbow right. Left knee, right elbow. Lift up. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose round. Step it through. Good. Come on to cupcake fingers. Put a bend into that back knee. Almost to the floor. Shift the weight back. Notice how my hip is over in line with the back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale here. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Pause. Power lunge. Hinge forward. Walk and slide your back foot back and then activate. Squeeze the buttocks in. Reach the hands forward. Imagine there's a block between your palms. Really feel by pressing the palms how you feel the shoulder blades pull apart. Warrior three. Keep hinging forward. That's it. I like to keep a whisper of a bend into the standing knee. Squeezing the buttocks together. Shifting the weight so you're really in the heel of the standing foot and the back heel's pressing back as the fingers reach forward. Inhale here. Both hands to the floor. Step the right foot back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, float the left leg straight back. Three-legged plank. Adho Chaturanga. Roll over the toes. Up and back. Downward facing dog. How are you feeling? Nice big breath in and a big sigh out. Good. Inhale, float the right leg straight back. Right knee to nose round. Let's move it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to nose round. Last one here, knee to nose. See if you can touch the knee to the nose. There's that real lifting up. Good, lower the knee to the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and step it through. Warrior one. Back heel down. Walk the right foot to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink into the front thigh. Squeeze the right hip in. Left hip rolls forward. Inhale, lift, and then draw the ribs and the belly in. Good. Activate the back foot. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Inhale. Hinge forward. Both hands to the floor. Lift the back heel up. Pyramid pose. Lift the back ribs. That's it. And then step the back foot up a third. Walk the right foot to the right. Just finding a twist here. Twisting triangle pose. Bring the left hand on the inside or the outside of the right foot. Right thumb into the right hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good. 3 cycles of breath. Maybe some of you are going to lift up. Squeeze your buttocks. Notice when you activate the hips, your back ribs simultaneously lift up. And this is called a complementary action. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale. Both hands to the floor. Exhale. Shift the hands forward. Maybe your hands are on blocks. Warrior three. Hands on the floor like cupcake fingers. Make sure the back foot, the toes are down. Look through. And then look down at your thumbs. Inhale, come high on your right tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Notice the gripping in the head, in the neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Standing splits. Forehead towards the shin. Point the toe. Lift up. Some of you might want to do a little handstand hop here already. Feels good. Maybe 3 little hop ups. That's it. And then we're going to step the feet together. Utkatasana chair. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, lift. Twisting to the right. Sink the hips, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the back ribs up. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Now squeeze that right hip in. Press the crown of the head forward as you lengthen and press the tailbone away from the crown of the head. Some of you might want to take a splitting of the arms here. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Good. 2 more cycles of breath. Keep squeezing the buttocks in to round them, lift the back ribs up. And exhale, forward fold and bow. Inhale, half lift. Step back into downward facing dog. Gonna skip the vinyasa. Float the left leg straight back. Inhale. Knee to nose round. Touch the knee to the nose. Inhale. Knee to nose round. Last one. Knee to nose round. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. This really helps with the when you're trying to step through. Again, you're strengthening the core, which is so important. Step it all the way through. Warrior one. Back heel down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink. Good. Activate the back heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale here. So good. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the back heel. Hands to the floor. Good. Lift the back heel up. Pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the back heel. Both hands to the floor. Look back towards the thighs. Squeeze the outer hips in. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Step the back foot up a third and we're taking the twist. Right hand on the inside. Left thumb in the left hip or even on the outside. Inhale, come up. We're lifting the shoulder up. Press the crown of the head forward. Spin the ribs to the left. Activate the thumb. Press the hip back. Inhale, lift. And then really realize that grounded hand press down to lift the top hand up. And this top hand is lifting these top ribs up. Good. Find the cat pose here. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more cycle of breath wherever you are. Inhale. Release the hands to the floor. Good. Shift the weight forward. Warrior 3. Cupcake fingers. So slide the hands forward about a foot. Float the back leg up. Look down through that lifted leg. Toes are pointing down. Inhale, look to your left foot. Inhale, lift the left heel. Squeeze the outer hip. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands down. Now you're just going to press. Inhale, lift the heel. 3 little handstand hops. That's it. And when you're ready, step the feet together. How did that go? Answers on a postcard. Bend the knees, shift the weight into the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart, taking this lovely twist. Inhale, lift the back ribs. Exhale, twist. Lift the back ribs up. That's it. And then reach those sit bones back. Press the crown of the head. Notice if your head feels heavy, lift it up. Some of you are splitting the arms. 3 cycles of breath. You'll keep lifting these bottom ribs away from the top thigh. That's it. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, snuggle the ribs onto the thighs. And just feel lovely and heavy here for a moment. Breathing into the back body, inhale. Exhaling here. And when you're ready, release the hands to the floor. Take the feet as wide as the mat and lower the hips down. Malasana yogi squat. Hands at prayer for some. Arms on the inside for others. Half bind or full bind for some. So just notice what feels good this morning or this evening, wherever you're taking this practice, whatever time. But roll if you're in the full bind. Keep rolling and lifting that top shoulder. Notice your feet. That's it. And find even standing. Samastahi. And even breathing, in Sanskrit means samafriti. Roll in that top shoulder. Spread the feet, your toes, press through the feet. That's it. You ready for your first Barkasana? Hope so. Strengthening the wrists. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Feet together. Spread the fingers. Think down dog in the hands. So spread the fingers. Forefinger, thumb facing forward. I like knees into the armpits, but a lot of people prefer knees wrapping around the outer arms. Maybe lift 1 foot, 2 feet at the same time. And lift up. Keep pressing the crown of the head forward. That's it. Inhale here. Exhale here. Good. 1 more cycle of breath. And then we're going to come down. Going to take the same pose again. Quite often when we do pose once, it feels a little sticky. And then we do it again and you're like, I've got it. I'm going to give you the option for a tripod headstand. If you want to move to the wall for a little bit more, security, people feel more confident at the wall. Inhale, lift. And if you're taking this to the wall, you want to be further from the wall so your head can touch, and you can just glide your head down the wall so you can get the crown of the head to the floor. Squeeze the knees together, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, lift. Good. And just visualize your legs as they were at the beginning of class when you were looking straight up at them. Roll them, inner thighs back, inner ankles touching, outer hips squeezing and firming in. Good. Start to make your way down, coming back into Barkasana, or coming all the way down. Good. Forward fold and bow. Inhale, lengthen. Grab your, lift your feet up. Padangusthasana. So we're lifting the soles of the feet up. Bend your knees because this is a release in the wrist. So it also works as a hamstring opener. But I'm more concerned about opening the wrist because we're doing handstands and we've just done Barkasana. So bend the knees, and then when it feels good, rock forward, press the big toes down to lift the back ribs up, and then start lifting the knees and the thighs if that feels good in your body today. But I actually want you to press the big toes down into the creases of the wrist. Inhale here. Exhale here. Release the hands. Hands on the hips. And we're going to stand all the way up. Good. Some of you will want to go to the wall already. Others are going to find your balance away from the wall. So just choose wisely for how you feel today. Good. Udita Hasta Padangusthasana. So this just means one leg in the air. So think of warrior 3, but now we're standing up instead of hinging forward. Stand onto the left foot, bend the knee, and then lift the right knee up. Right hand on the inside, and grab your big toe. Squeeze the outer hips in. And just notice I started wobbling there. Have a look at your grounded foot. Make sure it hasn't turned. Squeeze the outer hips in, draw the shoulder heads back, and start to extend that right leg. Some of you will need to keep the knee bent because the hamstrings are still a little tight. Others can start to extend. Once you're here, roll that right outer hip down. Some of you are going to press that foot into the wall, and that's probably a great idea for a lot of us. Good. 3 cycles of breath. This is drawing your senses in. So finding and preparing the body. The balancing pose is a great preparation for meditation. Inhale, lift the heel, and then open up wide. That's it. 5 cycles of breath here. That's it. Draw the belly in. Keep drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep a whisper of a bend into the standing knee. Inhale, come back to center. Pause. Maybe you can use the wall now. Some of you are going to bend the knee here to grab the left hand to the outside of the right foot. To be careful not to turn to look at the screen because it throws me off. That's it. And then reach that right arm back. Here's a nice twist. Some of you will be able to look back to the back hand. Others is going to feel great just having that foot against the wall. That's it. Squeeze the outer hips in to lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale here. And then exhale, both arms up. That's it. Think of your handstand prep. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, feet together. Just paddle through the feet. And then standing on the right foot, put a whisper of a bend into the right knee. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Outer hips squeeze in. Peace fingers inside the left knee and grab your big toe. Press the elbow into the knee, knee into the elbow, and start to extend the left leg forward. Pressing the heel away. Again, some of you will keep the knee bent here. Imagine you're leaning against the wall. Roll these shoulder heads back. Belly draws in, head presses back so the chin draws in. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, open wide. 5 cycles of breath. Soften the eyes. Soften the jaw. Notice any sharp edges. And how's your balance? That's it. Keep that grounding sensation through the foot. Imagine roots coming down through the foot into the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Some of you are bending the knee here to reach, and some of you are going to stamp that foot into the wall and then reach back. Inhale, start to look to the back hand. Oopsie. That's it. Finding the breath, the most important part of all. Soft whisper in the back of the throat. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, both arms up. Lift up. Exhale, step the feet together, hands at heart. And remember, you can do all of that at the wall. Talking of the wall, let's go to it. I'm going to spin my mat. Here we go. Actually, I'll bring this forward as I did the other day. Reverse L. So building more strength and awareness in the shoulders before we turn around and kick up. Great place to start. Downward facing dog, heels on the wall. It feels a little shorter than a normal down dog. So just walk the hands back, because when you lift up, shoulders over the wrist, kick the right heel to the buttock. And that's exactly where it's in line with your hip. Tuck the toes under. That's it, right here. And now press your lifted foot into the wall. Maybe walk the hands back. Inhale, lift up. Good. Pause here. Drop the head. Head is in line with, the ears are in line with the biceps. Press your left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And I like to look up to see if I can see my toes, because most of the time I'm kicking too far back. So look up. You've got this lovely straight line of energy. 3 cycles of breath. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Good. We're going to bring, this is an option, just give it a go. Inhale, bring the right toe down to the right wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to the wrist. We've got one more. Exhale, use the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And let's just come down in between the sides and stay in the forward fold and bow. And so for some of us, that might not be an option, but play with it. It's a little bit of fun, and you're going to know pretty much straight away whether that's available to you or not. And really, it's all core work. And shoulder. Good. Heels on the wall. Let's do the other side. Kick the left heel to the buttock. Step 1. Tuck the toe under. Step 2. Press the left foot into the wall. Shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, lift up. Good. Make sure you walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Drop the crown of the head down. Ears in line with the biceps. Good. Press the right foot in. Inhale, lift, and then look up. See if you can see your toes. Inhale here. Exhale here. You ready to take 3 rounds of toe to wrist. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it down. Whew. I am feeling very warm. And notice the body is fully prepped. Hamstrings open, shoulders open, wrists and fingers lovely and strong. Core activated. 3 cycles of breath, just bringing the body, the head below the heart, just bringing the body into rest and digest. And inhale, just roll and unravel the fingers. Let's go upside down. Bring my mat to the wall over here. Good. So we're just going to come into down dog first. Downward facing dog. Look at the fingers. Lift the back ribs up. Think cat pose. I like to step the left foot forward, but just play with what feels, imagine you were just going to step forward without thinking about it. Mine's my left foot. So step forward, shoulders over the wrist. This is exactly like you were when you were in reverse L just a minute ago. There's warrior 3. Look to the heel, inhale, lift. Inhale, kick up. Pause. Some of you are going to bend a knee. Put the foot on the wall. And keep looking at the thumbs. Oops. And come down. We've just got a few minutes here. So just keep playing with your kick up. Inhale, lift. That's it. If you want to play with balance, you can bend a knee. But make sure the back of the neck is not gripping. I tend to do this. Something I really need to focus on. And just build strength by staying up. Keep the feet at the wall. We really need to build the strength in the shoulders, the neck, the wrists. That's it. And when you're ready, come all the way down. Forward fold and bow. That's it. Head below the heart space. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Let's try Pincha Mayurasana or headstand. You choose what's better for your practice today. Pincha Mayurasana. So I like to bring the hands and the forearms to the floor, which is the best way to show you here. Forearms to the floor. Imagine some of you might even have a block that you could use. Tuck the back toes under. Here's your dolphin pose. Okay. Look down at the thumbs. Inhale, lift. And maybe you're just practicing lifting that heel. Maybe you've got a little kick up. Maybe feet to the wall. Just play with it. I like to lower the chin down a little. Roll those inner thighs. That's it. You're really squeezing the elbows in towards each other. Stay for as long as you can. Keep the feet at the wall, lifting the chest. And when you're ready, come down. Child's pose. That's it. And maybe you're just staying at the wall by practicing your kick up. Really practice the landing of trying to be a little lighter on the feet. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the body. I'm going to lower down and take a back bend or two. Good. The body is fully prepped and opened. Feet is hips distance. Bend the knees, lowering all the way down. Robot arms. Snuggle the elbows into the ribs. Walk the heels back towards your buttocks. Fingers firmed in towards each other, reaching straight up. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. It's always nice to play with a bridge pose. Inhale, lift before Virabhadrasana. Inhale, lift. But if you feel ready, we're going to stay here, roll the shoulders under. If you feel ready to go straight up into Virabhadrasana, then just go for it. That's it. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Really feel that sense of pressing down through the backs of the arms to lift the chest. Press through the heels to lift your toes up and press the heels down to lift the hips higher. Inhale here. And exhale, lowering down. Padangusthasana, both arms up. Just rotate the wrists. Point flex. Open and close the fingers. Shake out the wrists. Good. Inhale. Flex the hands like handstand. Bend the elbows. Fingers facing in. So think about that cat-cow when we had the fingers towards the knees. That's prepping for this point. Squeeze the elbows in. Some people like to take the feet as wide as the mat. It makes it easier to get up. Press your front ribs down as the pelvis lifts up. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale here. Inhale, crown of the head. Reset the hands. Inhaling, lifting all the way up. Notice your feet. The feet have a tendency to turn out. Turn the toes in. Inhaling here, look down, drop the head, look at the thumbs. Maybe come up onto the tippy toes. Squeeze the outer knees in. Chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering all the way down. That's it. Rotate the wrists. Inhaling here. And exhaling here. Because we're in our class today, we don't have time for more back bends, but if you want to, take another one. We're going to come into a twist. So arms wide, knees, cross the right leg over the left, shuffle the hips to the right. Inhale, knees to the chest, knees all the way over to the left. Look to the right. So we always neutralize the spine after the back bends. Just wonderful. The twists are wonderful for aiding digestion, eliminating toxins, removing stagnation in the body. Just bringing fresh oxygen and blood into all the muscles. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Unravel the legs, other way. Shuffle the hips over to the left. Inhale, knees to the chest. Exhale, knees to the right. That's it. Snuggle the knees up. Spread the fingers. 5 cycles of breath here. And just take a moment, close the eyes. And just really feel that sense of releasing and surrendering. Take the struggle out of the pose. Notice your neck. If there's pain in the neck, just look straight up. 1 more cycle of breath wherever you are. Deepest breath in. And exhale, release. Inhale, come back to center. Halasana. So another inversion. Press down through the backs of the arms. There's a little swinging of the hips. Swinging the legs over, swinging of the legs. Hands onto the back. And really walking your elbows in. So you have that sense of being able to press down to lift up. But some of you are staying right here, and quite rightly so. If your feet don't touch the floor, you can move yourself closer to the wall and have your legs resting on the wall and walk them down. Some of us are going to lift up into shoulder stand. Inhale here. And keep walking the hands down towards the shoulder blades. Good. Roll the inner thighs. And then notice that the feet are over the face. Keep bringing the heels over your hips. 3 cycles of breath here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. One more cycle of breath. Inhale and come back through Halasana. And maybe clasp the hands together, reaching the hands away from the crown of the head. 3 cycles of breath. Actively roll the inner thighs up. Squeeze the outer hips in. And just notice your back of the neck. So maybe the chin is firmly planted to the chest, just slightly lifted up. Keep pressing through the backs of the arms. Hands on the lower back. And now reach the edges of your mat. And think of your mat like a brake. And lowering yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Point the toes, roll the inner thighs. Slowly releasing everything down. Pause. Inhale here. Big sigh out. Exhale. The counter pose to shoulder stand is Matsyasana, fish pose. I always like to think of myself as a fish, and I've got a hook in my chest, and there's a chain lowering down, whatever visuals you need. But think of the chain hooking to the chest and then lifting the chest up. So inhaling, lifting, drop the head back, and then lower all the way down onto the crown of the head. Some of you can float the feet, hands at heart, roll inner thighs. Inhaling here, exhaling here. Elbows down. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, lower. Good, bend the knees. Happy baby. Hands on the inside, grab the feet. That's it. And just rocking side to side, just ironing out the practice, any attachments to the poses, and even attachments to the end of the outcome of the class. Because you need to just be in the present moment. Often we're fast forwarding, or even before we've practiced yoga, we want that feeling of how we feel after. And then we miss all the bits in between. Just notice if your mind has been in the practice. What I like about inversions is it really does keep you very much in the present moment. Grab your big toes and then open and lengthen the legs. Just releasing the inner thighs, pressing through the heels. Inhaling here and exhaling here. Inhale, lift the ankles, inner ankles together to touch. And bend the knees, bringing the feet to the floor and then letting the knees drop open. Let's connect to the breath. Bringing the left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly, and feet and body in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. This is a wonderful hip opener. And just landing into the body with the breath. Let's inhale for 6 counts. You count the breath, inhale. And pause at the top and then exhale for 6. Count the breath out on the exhale. And this keeps you in the meditation of the pose. Pause at the bottom. Hold the breath out. Elongating the exhale. Inhale for 6. Pause and hold. Exhale for 7. Pause and hold the breath out. Inhale for 6. Pause and hold the breath in. Exhale for 8. Pause and hold the breath out. Feel that tug in the lower belly. Inhale for 6. Feel and notice the body widening on the inhale. Pause and hold the breath in. Press the big toes together. Pinky toes press down. Exhale for 9. Hold the breath out. Shift the feet forward a couple of inches. Notice the shift in the legs. Inhale for 6. Pause and hold. Exhale for 10. Pause and hold the breath out. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 11. Pause and hold the breath out. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 12. So we double the length of the exhale. Inhale for 7. Exhale for 14. Inhale, draw the knees together, extending the legs straight. Palms facing up, roll the shoulders under, and just snuggling into Shavasana. Fully surrender to this moment and receive your practice. Noticing the shift of your energy, the stillness in your mind, allowing stillness in the body. Letting go of ujjayi breath or conscious breath. And return to normal shallow breathing. please feel free to stay here in Shavasana. Maybe treat yourself to 5 more minutes. This is your final resting pose, so really take advantage of letting all the energy resonate in the body. I'm going to close out the class, so just choose what feels good for you today. Start wriggling fingers, toes. Lift arms up and over the head, breathing in, taking a full body stretch. Breathing into every cell, fingers all the way down to toes, inhale. Lion's breath, exhale. Change the hook of the thumbs, flex your feet. Roll inner thighs down and breathing in, visualizing breathing in through the soles of the feet. Inhale. And sigh it out, exhale, release. Knees into chest. Big hug and a squeeze. Roll over. Bringing yourself all the way up. Keeping eyes closed, inward turn, pratyahara. Just feel the energy. Sealing in this beautiful practice. And just shifting the prayer straight between the eyebrows to the third eye. For quality of thought. Shifting your prayer to your lips. For quality of speech. And then drawing your prayer to your heart for quality of life. Shining the light of your yoga on what you think, what you say, and what you do. Prayer to third eye. Humbly bow. You're amazing. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Happy Friday, or whenever you take this practice, it might be a different day of the week. I look forward to seeing you again over the weekend. And have a beautiful day. If you're in a position to donate for classes, much appreciated. But if you don't, thank you for practicing, and there is no pressure. I know that it's a worrying time, so just do what you can. Have a beautiful weekend. If you want to have a chat, I'm on Instagram. Any questions? If you want to work on any poses next week, or let me know. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care. Have a great weekend.